I am coming to you live from the sidelines here at the Cleveland Browns facility in Berea, where the front office is busy putting the final touches on their roster construction for the upcoming season. While everyone is focused on the high-profile moves, the attention to detail in the hidden areas of the roster often defines the difference between a playoff push and falling short. The atmosphere is intense, calculated, and strictly business as the organization navigates the complexities of the league calendar. Let us break down what this means for the team.
The Cleveland Browns have officially secured the return of punter Corey Bojorquez for another season, a move that provides much-needed stability to their special teams unit. This development comes as the team looks to solidify every facet of their roster heading into the new league year. Corey Bojorquez has established himself as a reliable asset in the punting game, demonstrating a unique ability to flip the field and manage game situations under pressure. His arrival back in the fold is not merely a depth move, but a deliberate effort by the front office to maintain consistency in a phase of the game where small margins often dictate the outcome of tight contests. Fans are well aware that the AFC North is a division defined by physicality and field position battles. By locking in Corey Bojorquez, the organization is acknowledging the importance of the hidden yardage that determines whether an offense starts with a short field or a long uphill climb. Throughout his tenure in Cleveland, Corey Bojorquez has shown a remarkable consistency in his hang time and directional punting, skills that are highly valued by the coaching staff. This re-signing reflects a broader philosophy within the building to prioritize players who understand the specific culture and expectations of the Browns. The negotiation process, which culminated on Thursday, underscores the mutual desire to continue the relationship. It is rare to find a punter who can consistently pin opponents deep inside their own territory, yet Corey Bojorquez has managed to make this a staple of his game. From a scouting perspective, his leg strength is unquestioned, but it is his tactical awareness that truly stands out to those who watch the film closely. As the team evaluates its options across the board, the decision to retain an incumbent player who knows the system and the personnel is a logical step. The front office, led by Andrew Berry, has consistently shown a willingness to invest in special teams because they understand how those units correlate with winning percentages. Bringing back Corey Bojorquez allows the coaching staff to move forward with confidence, knowing they have a veteran presence handling the duties. The contract details, while standard, emphasize the team's commitment to rewarding production that directly impacts the win-loss column. This is the kind of professional approach that builds trust within the locker room, as teammates see the organization valuing the contributions of every individual, regardless of their position on the field. As we look at the upcoming schedule, the challenges will be immense, and having a reliable punter will be a cornerstone of the team's defensive-minded approach to games. The continuity provided by this signing cannot be overstated, especially when considering the turnover that occurs throughout the league during this time of year. Cleveland is signaling that they are satisfied with their current trajectory and are focusing on minor refinements rather than massive overhauls. This is a foundational move that sets the stage for the rest of the offseason activities. Every snap, every hold, and every kick matters in the NFL, and with Corey Bojorquez back, the Browns have checked a critical box on their to-do list.
If you want to keep getting exclusive insights like this, subscribe now to the channel and hit the notification bell. We are tracking every move the Browns make all offseason long. Analyzing the tactical impact of keeping Corey Bojorquez requires a deep dive into how his skill set interacts with the overall defensive scheme. In the AFC North, where the weather is a constant factor throughout the late season, having a punter who can master the elements is a tactical advantage that cannot be ignored. Corey Bojorquez possesses the leg strength to cut through heavy winds, a quality that is highly prized by special teams coordinators who need to rely on their punter when the offense stalls in adverse conditions. From a salary cap perspective, the decision to retain Corey Bojorquez is a testament to the efficient management of the team's resources. By securing a known commodity, the front office avoids the risks associated with the open market, where punting production can be volatile and difficult to project. This contract structure likely provides the team with the necessary flexibility to continue pursuing other roster upgrades, proving that managing the cap is a multi-dimensional puzzle. The scouting report on Corey Bojorquez highlights his ability to place the ball inside the 20-yard line, a metric that has a direct correlation with defensive success. When the defense is backed up, they rely on the punter to provide them with breathing room, and Corey Bojorquez has consistently proven he can be the catalyst for that sequence. His technique, which emphasizes hang time over sheer distance, is perfectly suited for the modern NFL, where return specialists are faster and more dangerous than ever. By forcing fair catches or keeping the returner contained, he allows the coverage unit to set the tone for the ensuing drive. The coaching staff values this reliability because it simplifies their game planning. They know exactly what to expect when the punting unit takes the field. This level of predictability is a luxury in a league defined by chaos. Furthermore, the financial commitment is well within the acceptable range for a veteran of his caliber, ensuring that the Browns are not over-leveraging their future for a specialized position. This balance is critical as the team navigates the high-priced contracts of their core stars. Every dollar spent on special teams is a dollar that cannot be spent on the trenches, but the front office has clearly determined that the return on investment with Corey Bojorquez justifies the price. He is not just a kicker, he is an extension of the defensive unit, acting as the first line of defense against explosive returns. His presence in the locker room also provides a sense of veteran leadership that is invaluable for younger players still adjusting to the professional game. The technical nuances of his punting, the drop, the arc, and the placement are traits that have been refined over several seasons, making him a cornerstone of the team's current identity. As we evaluate the roster, it is clear that the front office is prioritizing players who fit their specific culture, and Corey Bojorquez is the embodiment of that disciplined approach. His return is a signal that the team is comfortable with its identity and is building toward a specific vision that emphasizes situational football. The financial planning behind this deal is a blueprint for how to maintain a competitive roster while keeping the books balanced, a task that is becoming increasingly difficult as the league salary cap continues to rise. The Browns are playing the long game, and keeping Corey Bojorquez is a piece of that strategy.
Looking at the long-term implications, retaining Corey Bojorquez signals that the Cleveland Browns are focused on maximizing their championship window by minimizing the potential for self-inflicted wounds. In a league where games are often decided by a single possession, having a specialist who can consistently win the field position battle is a massive strategic advantage. The fan reaction has been largely positive, as there is a clear understanding that special teams play has often been the unsung hero in the team's most successful outings. By locking in Corey Bojorquez, the organization is removing one variable from the equation, allowing the coaching staff to dedicate more time to offensive and defensive schemes. The rivalry implications are also significant. When you play teams like the Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers, you need to win the battle of attrition. Field position is a fundamental element of that attrition. If the Browns can consistently put their opponents in difficult situations, it forces those teams to take more risks, which in turn creates opportunities for the Browns' defense to generate turnovers. This is a game of chess, and Corey Bojorquez is a critical piece that enables the team to control the board. The championship window is open, and every move the team makes is viewed through the lens of whether it brings them closer to the ultimate goal. While a punter might not generate the same headlines as a quarterback or a star receiver, his impact is felt in every single game. The trust that the coaching staff has in him is earned, not given, and his return is a testament to the high standards that the organization has set for itself. As the team moves forward into the next phase of the offseason, the focus will shift to other areas of need, but they can do so with the peace of mind that the punting position is handled. This is the hallmark of a front office that understands the importance of building a complete, high-functioning roster. The supporters of this team are hungry for success, and they recognize that excellence is built on the foundation of solid, reliable performances from every player on the 53-man roster. Looking ahead, the schedule will undoubtedly present difficult matchups, but the Browns are positioning themselves to handle whatever comes their way. The return of Corey Bojorquez is a small but vital piece of the larger championship puzzle, demonstrating the team's commitment to excellence in all three phases of the game. It is a strategic move that reflects the maturity of a front office that is no longer looking for quick fixes, but is instead focused on sustained success. As we move closer to the draft and further free agency moves, the consistency provided by this signing will serve as a bedrock for the team's overall strategy. The goal remains the same, and with every roster decision, the team inches closer to that target.
The return of Corey Bojorquez is a classic example of the Browns prioritizing stability and execution to achieve their goals. It might not be the flashiest news of the offseason, but it is certainly one of the most practical decisions the front office could have made. As we watch how the rest of the roster takes shape, it becomes clear that every decision is part of a larger plan to contend at the highest level. I want to hear from you. How important is special teams consistency in your eyes for the upcoming season? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below and let us keep the conversation going. I will be back soon with more updates from the facility.